Recently, as part of my self-improvement journey, I've started reading two books. I've been reading Exodus in the Bible, and I've been reading this book by Stephen Aronoff, Hard Times Create Strong Men. And I just want to go over some quotes in this book that transfer into other areas of life that you can learn from. Anyway, before we get into that, hello, my name is Jegasona. I'm a homeschooled young man on self-improvement. I've had over 20 MMA fights, and I'm here to spread my knowledge. Quote number one. Somebody is sitting in the shade today because somebody planted a tree a long time ago. This is just delaying your gratification. Delaying your gratification is basically doing the hard work now so you can enjoy it later. Whether it's in gym, business, martial arts, anything, if you put the hard work in, you'll be rewarded later. How I've experienced this personally is through martial arts. The first 6 months of any martial art is pain, bro. Whether you do boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, God forbid, MMA, it's very difficult in that first 6 months. But the only thing you can do to get past that is do that 6 months of hard training. You get to that 6 month part, you've got a good understanding of what you're doing. Obviously, you're not the best, but you've gotten through the hardest bit. And it's hard, bro. You know, if you're doing Muay Thai, you'll come back, you got a big old bruise on your shin. You do Jiu-Jitsu, you'll come back after a session of getting mauled in every single round that you do. You'll hop in the shower, and you realize you've got mat burn all over your body, on the back of your neck and that. It feels like someone's pouring a bucket of lava on you. But then, if you do not do this and delay your gratification, you'll never get to the point where you're good. And it's the same with anything, whether it's business, bodybuilding, martial arts. If you don't put that hard work in when you don't want to, you'll never get anywhere. And for me, I'm not a naturally talented speaker. I'm not doing this because necessarily it's easy for me. I'm doing this to work up to something special. Next quote. This is also in Hard Times Create Strong Men. The Stoics elaborated a detailed taxonomy of virtue, dividing virtue into four main types. Wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation is to be strong, where one will defer his own happiness and pleasure for virtue. This is delaying gratification also. You can't trust your brain, bro. Your brain will tell you to stop when things get hard. Do not stop, or you will never get to the point where you start getting good at something. But let's go back to the first quote. Somebody is sitting in the shade today because somebody planted a tree a long time ago. It is so important for anybody to go through hardship to be good at something. Otherwise, everybody would be doing everything that's worth doing. Business, bodybuilding, martial arts. But they don't, because it's fucking difficult, bro. And anybody who does this, they're not special. You're not special. You're not different because you are lazy. Everybody's lazy. Successful people are just lazy people who decided to take control of their lives. And that's the main lesson of today's video. Take control of your life. If you want to do anything in life, take control. Grab life by the balls and fucking send it, man. It's going to be hard. Work is tough. You're not going to enjoy it every single moment, but it's definitely something worth doing. And if not, you just end up like the other 80% of men out there, buying sex dolls from Japan and playing video games to fill this void. In Hamza's videos, he always finishes it with do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And you need to. To build anything worth building, it is difficult, it is hard. You will probably not like the process, but the destination is so sweet. If your actual goal is to be successful, be obsessed with it. Put in extra time. And then if you're working hard, it is impossible to not see results. This video is getting a bit long now, so thank you very much for your time, and I hope you learned something from this video. Please subscribe, please like, please share it to some friends that you think would benefit from this type of content. And yeah, thank you for watching my video. Buy this book, bro.